and true followers, JC Styles here. It is 5/30/2011 on a Monday night, and you know what time it is. It's Monday Night Raw Review. Before we get into that, I would like to give a quick shout out to Oh My God, It's J28 for making us that intro that you've seen on our last couple of videos and the logo that you see in the bottom corner of this screen. Also, Mr. Antoine M. Dillard, who had made us the F and True Wrestling banner that we used a couple of times at the bottom of our video with the steel cage and the red and the clouds, along with the intro that he made us. We really appreciate that you guys are sticking with us, all 743 subscribers, newcomers, guys who've been with us over the last year, guys who've been with us since day one. We want to thank you. I'm sure if Brian was here, he'd be thanking you guys as well, so thank you from Brian. Also, we still have everything saved in our computers. We're working on getting you guys something for our anniversary show, our anniversary date, which just passed. Unfortunately, the earliest video that we have, I think, is like June, because we had intros and we had text, intro credits and stuff like that, and the Taz music, which we were nailed for copyright, so we had to pull all that stuff down. But we have every little thing that was made for us stored in a folder on our computer. Guys, if we can't say it more enough. Thank you guys for sending us the banners and sending us the intros. We enjoy them. We enjoy that you guys are taking time out of your day to do this. Thank you for that. If you guys want to continue making us stuff like that, we really appreciate it. We love this. We love getting stuff from our viewers. It shows that you guys are, really care about our channel, and you guys are sticking with us and making us your primary source for wrestling news. And just for future reference, if you guys are going to make anything for us, please, it can't have any wrestling clips in them, no wrestling theme or entrance or videos, music. It has to be 100% user-created content, stuff that you came up with on your own. So for future reference, thank you guys for everything. And now it's time for Monday Night Raw. We started off with R-Truth coming out and basically stating that no one respected him. Everyone only cheered for him when he was rapping and singing. He stopped, he coming out now, and he doesn't have the music, he doesn't have the Titantron. He just walks to the ring after you hear the truth shall set you free. He was destroying souvenir stands. He was picking on little kids because they were wearing John Cena memorabilia, calling them little Jimmies. Then we gets into the ring and blames the fans for his failures. And basically we see Cena come out, and Cena and him exchange words. And we see General Manager get involved and set up a match for later in the night. Then we see a Divas tag match between Eve and Kelly Kelly versus the Bella Twins. We see Kelly Kelly hit this move called K2, which is kind of like a rocker dropper / famouser. That move was made famous by Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty when they were known as the tag team, the Rockers. We see Kelly Kelly and Eve pick up the win. We see a fantastic one-on-one match between CM Punk and Rey Mysterio tonight. Was fantastic, even though we could have did without the outside interference from Mason Ryan, but as a heel, that's bound to happen. We see CM Punk go to sleep, and it's reversed, and then we see Rey Mysterio get kicked in the head. He was thrown all over. We see some really good spots by Rey Mysterio. Really great, fast-paced match. I enjoyed it. We saw a really good match between Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler. It was a non-title match, but being that Dolph Ziggler picked up the win in this match, I'm pretty sure he's going to be in contention for a United States Championship match at Capital Punishment, so I'm expecting to see that. We see Kofi go for the SOS, and we see Ziggler hold on to the rope. Then we see Ziggler, as Kofi gets up, hit the zigzag for the 1, 2, 3. Also, Dolph Ziggler went back to a blonde hair, I guess. I guess WWE didn't like that he changed his hair color or that. If you guys have any news on that, leave us comments for that. Speaking of CM Punk, it has been very blown out of proportion that CM Punk might be leaving the WWE. A lot of people were saying that he might go to TNA or he might go back to ROH. From what I read today on WrestlingNewsWorld.com, CM Punk, someone very close to CM Punk, stated that WWE offered him a contract and he is sticking with the WWE. A lot of people were commenting that he was very uncomfortable with his current role, unhappy with his current role in the WWE. He hadn't had a real shot at the WWE or the World Heavyweight Championship in a while. So it's not confirmed yet. It's just, sources that we receive or sources we read on the internet. But as of right now, Punk is staying with the WWE. We see Kharma come out and speak to us, the fans, stating how she came up and started in Tough Enough Season 2 and turned around and was voted off because lost because JR told her she was overweight. Then she left with her knowledge of wrestling and went overseas to Japan and wrestled in the dojos, becoming a wrestling master. She destroyed people over in Japan and New Japan Pro Wrestling and the different other wrestling organizations over there, to come back to the United States and wrestle for Dixie and Jeff Jarrett in TNA, and she absolutely destroyed and conquered the roster over there for the Divas, for the Knockouts. And I can't really consider her being a diva because she'll kick the shit out of you, pretty much. And like I said, I can't really see her being a diva. She's always going to be a knockout to me, because the fact is that divas are more like, my face, my hair, everything's got to be perfect. Awesome Kong, I don't think she really cares. She just wants to go out there and wrestle. She said that she got to live her dream and she got her feet in the door at the WWE. She thanked us, the WWE Universe. Now that she's getting to live another dream that so many other women in the world want to be mothers, and she was with child. And we see Nikki and Brie Bella come out and basically make fun of Awesome Kong, make fun of her boyfriend, who would want to marry you, who would want to get you, who would want to have a relationship with you or be with you or do that with you. And it was just really disrespectful. Things that, people shouldn't say, girls especially shouldn't say to one another. But wrestling review. But overall, Raw was pretty decent. We saw Jack Swagger versus Evan Bourne later in the night, which was okay. We see Swagger dominate and really didn't do much. Then we see Evan Bourne with the quick victory roll and win the match. We saw the segment between Michael Cole and A-Rai, where he demanded A-Rai apologize to The Miz for what he did last week. Then we see The Miz come running out, jumping from behind. Just when we thought Michael Cole was going to get his butt kicked by A-Rai. Also, A-Rai got his own new music, and it sounded mad awesome, so mad tight. It sounded real good. I like it. So once that becomes available on iTunes, I'm definitely going to spend $1.29 and get that. But we see The Miz come out and try to get the upper hand, but in the end of the result, we see The Miz getting his butt kicked again. Then we see John Cena versus R-Truth, but this match was going on at 10:58. It went off the air. The match ended at 11:02. R-Truth won via countout. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I did a video earlier today, stating that there's going to be a feud for the summer, and we're going to see R-Truth and John Cena at Capital Punishment. It might be a triple threat or a fatal four-way match. Who knows? Only time can tell right now. Also, there's speculation that later in the summer that they're going to bring in someone new to feud with. They're going to bring in Percy Watson from NXT Season 2 to feud with R-Truth, which I don't really see anything how that can happen, but anything can happen in the WWE, like they always said. So, guys, this has been the Monday Night Raw review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Sorry Brian couldn't be with us, but unfortunately he was out for dinner with the kids at his in-laws, and his wife at the in-laws, so he couldn't get home in time to make it for Raw. So, guys, this has been my Monday Night Raw review. I'm sure Brian will do one in the morning. And I'm GC Styles, and the taglines, we're effing true wrestling, we're effing awesome, and if you're either effing true or you're effing screwed. And have a good night. And talk to you later in the week for TNA Impact and WWE Superstars review.